think I went a little too crazy on the blush with my acne scars, making them look funky. Hello Internet, welcome back or welcome to my channel. My name is Tori and today I have another Project Pan introduction. So this is the team Project Pan for 2021. This was of course created by Kat and Haley from Beauty News. This is a full face and technically can be like full beauty products Project Pan. We started on the 1st, we'll end on the 31st, and yeah, I switched it up from last year as I typically do. So let's jump into it. Some of the categories have different goals besides just using them up. So as always, we'll just start off with the primer. The primer I'm choosing to first work on is this, I guess it's a mini, it's a NYX pore filler. I got this as like a free gift from Ulta. Want to use this up, get another primer out. All the other primers in my collection at the moment are like full-size giant primers, and they're going to take a while. So let's knock out this one, hopefully soon. For foundation, bringing this one back, Wet n Wild Shaw Ivory. When it comes to foundations and concealers, not that I need to, but I like working from oldest to newest. So this is still one of the oldest foundations in my collection. I just gotta start using it. I feel like this is also a good time to say I am a cruelty-free YouTuber. I only buy cruelty-free, and the stuff that's not cruelty-free like this, I try to pan and use up to get my money's worth. For concealer, I picked the Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer in C1. So I used up half of this, and then for some reason just put it back in my collection. I noticed I've been doing that with concealers a lot recently. Don't know why. So this is, I think this might be currently my oldest concealer, so time to use it up. It's halfway used up. Should be relatively easy. Next, I picked another mini. This is a NYX HD Finishing Powder in Translucent. I want to try to completely use this up. I don't think this will be too difficult, but we'll see how often I use it. I have been liking using loose powder. When I used this a couple years ago, it did have flashback. Probably will still have flashback, so we'll see. Next, for bronzer / contour, I picked from this LA Colors Highlight and Contour Palette. I want to finish the contour shade. As you can see, it does have a little bit of pan. The pans aren't that deep, so I want to see if I can finish this off and how long it will take me, because I have not used up a bronzing product in 2 years, so I need to do something about that, you know? The next two categories, their goals are not to finish them. So for highlight and blush, I want to hit pan on as many blushes and highlighters as possible this year because I just need to see some progress in the older items. So once I hit pan on them, I will either roll them out, or once we get to the quarterly refresh, I might roll them out anyway depending on how I'm feeling with them. So for highlighter, I picked Becca Champagne Pop. This has to be from 2016. Possibly. No, it's from 2015. It is from 2015. Damn. It moves around in the pan, sometimes comes unpressed from the pan, so I want to hit pan in it. Should be interesting. And then for the blush, I picked the Too Faced Love Flush Blush in Baby Love. So as much as I like the little rabbits, they gotta go. We need to hit some pan. This is, I don't know how old this is. I don't know when I got this from. I know I got this from a Marshalls or a TJ Maxx, but I have no idea what year. So I do want to hit pan in this because it is now one of my oldest blushes. Now back to stuff I want to completely use up. For brows, I want to try to use up the Jordana Fabu Brow in Light Taupe. I tried to finish this off last year, got halfway done, so this is definitely going to be in for the remainder of this project, but I want this done, so it needs to be in a project so I can stay committed to it. Next is an eyeliner, so I picked the Rimmel Exaggerate eyeliner in Deep Ocean. This wasn't a project last year. I failed to finish it. It has like 4 months worth of product left for me, so hopefully I can finish it off. Threw in a lip gloss. For lip gloss, I want to use up my mini Fenty Glow lip gloss. It's about halfway used up. Yeah, I really just want to get this one out. I was trying to get it out before the new year, but just didn't happen. Next is a product from someone I no longer support, but it's a goal of mine this year to get all of the liquid lipsticks from this brand out of my collection. So I want to use up this mini Celebrity Skin. This is what I'm wearing today. Let's see, how's the gaping? The gaping is not really there, so it might have like 5 months to 6 months of use. I've panned minis of these before, so that's my estimate time frame for this given time. And then I picked a lipstick. This I also think is something that I'm going to, once the quarterly refresh happens, I'm going to switch them out, just because I noticed some of my bullet lipsticks definitely got neglected last year. So this is Scorpio Moon from ColourPop. Gorgeous. Pretty much a similar shade to this, but a little bit more pinky, but I want to get some use out of it. I do not think I would be able to finish it. And then I picked an eyeshadow. As always, my goal for single eyeshadow is to hit pan, because I need to rotate some of my singles. So this is the LA Colors Matte Eyeshadow in Crushed. Yes, I could have pulled back in Forbidden, but me and Forbidden just need some time off. So this is Crushed from LA Colors. And we'll see how I do with that. I do have one more makeup item, but I'm going to share it at the end. So let's just talk about some of the beauty products I put in this project. So I wanted to add a category of lotion. I've noticed I've started accumulating small lotions. So this is actually technically a hand cream, and it's the Valerio Coconut and Rose Milk. I don't know how this came into my life, no clue, but I'm going to try to use this because I, 1, don't really use hand cream, and 2, I don't really like coconut. I don't really like coconut. Next, I picked a perfume. So this came from a Medusa's Makeup subscription box. This is their perfume oil in Aloha. I haven't bought a rollerball since middle school. And it's not because of like the hygienic thing. It's just I typically don't, and before I never went to like big box stores where I would find them. I don't know. The scent kind of is like really weak. I don't even, it just smells like oil. Like, it smells like oil and like bamboo. Like, it's not the best. It's not what I would prefer. It's not my scent profile. But I do want to use it up because everyone else in my life either has a signature scent or like just doesn't wear perfume. So I'm going to use it up. Next, I picked a face mask. I have accumulated a lot of face masks and tubes like this, so I want to start trying to use them up in this project. So I picked the Formula 1006, the Seaside Glow Skin Hydrating Peel Mask in Algae and Sea Clay. I love peel off masks, mostly because I love the fact that they like rip off my peach fuzz on my face, and it makes it very easy. And I do really like this mask, but I've noticed that like I'll forget to use it when I need it. I'm trying to, does it say how often? It says you can use it 1 to 3 times per week on alternate days. And sometimes I'll use this pretty much like once every 3 weeks just because I forget. But I want to use it more because I do really like it. And then I picked a nail polish to focus on. Originally, I had Glossy Taco in here from Holo Taco. But then I tried to thin it out and I added too much thinner and now it's just a mess. So I'm pulling in this Sally Hansen Dry Instantly top coat. I know Mom bought this. Me and my mom, we share our nail polish collection and I store it and pan it when she doesn't want it anymore. She bought this before we bought the Super Glossy Taco, which is now what she uses. So I'm going to try to get use out of this. The use it has so far is from swatch wheels, because I made some swatch wheels of all of our polishes for my mom. So that's where it's at. I will mark it normally. I kind of like staring at it. It's like an hourglass. Anyway. And then the last thing for this project. I want to start doing palettes of the month where I pull in a palette and just get some use out of it. And like try to use each shade at least once and just get some use out of palettes. So besides January being the month of introduction, so literally every single project pan, because of what I got for Christmas, I received a lot of palettes, so my stash is filled with just new palettes, right? So I was debating skipping the palette of the month for this month, but I was like, you know what? Let's just pick a palette that I've noticed because of panning. There's 3 eyeshadows that are in different projects, and I'm already been reaching for this palette so far the past 4 days of January. So I picked the ColourPop Zodiac palette. I'm not going to try to hit pan on anything. I'm just going to literally try to use all the shades and just, if I want to reach for it. You know what I mean? So I will take a like intro photo for it, and then maybe next month it will look good, just a little bit different. I just noticed that because of how many palettes came in my life for Christmas and previously, just some of the stuff's not looking as used, or at least touched, like most of my collection does. I like priding myself in the fact that like you can tell I've used every single shade in a palette at least once, but with some of these new ones you can't tell. So this is gonna be my way to combat that, and we're gonna see how it goes. As always with every introduction I do, for the first month I'm not setting goals, and we're gonna see what happens. If anything is used up in the first month, I bet you it's probably gonna be this concealer, because it doesn't seem like it has that much in there, but you know, we'll see. But yeah, if you enjoy me and you enjoy Project Pan videos, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and all that jazz, and peace out, Girl Scout.